Hi beautiful people! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Joy. This is my fourth update on my Project Pan 2022. The goal of this project is to use each product in the project 100 times. In my previous Project Pan, my goal has always been to use up, but this time I'm making it a bit different. So my goal is to use each product in the project 100 times. I have 22 products. Some of the products in the project, I can actually use it up before hitting the 100 uses. So that still gives me a chance to use up some of the products in my inventory. Now, if I hit my goal on a product, either using it up or hitting the 100 uses, I have the option to roll in a new product. I also have that option to actually not roll in a new product and to use up the product that I have hit my 100 uses. And so far, I have already hit my goal on 2 products and I've rolled in 2 new products. The 2 products I've hit goal on, I managed to use them up. And that was the Himalaya moisturizer and the other one was the Vice Gondol Eyebrow Pencil. And I've rolled in 2 new products in place of that. Now for this update, I was able to hit my goal on 2 products. If you've seen my update in my previous update, you would have an idea which are the products I was able to hit my goal on. So let me start my update with the 2 products I was able to hit my goal on, starting with this. So I've repurposed actually this packaging, but what was in here was a hand cream. And when I started, it was over here. So almost full, but not quite. And in my previous update, I was already down here. And I managed to use this up after using what is left 9 times. The other product I was able to hit my goal on is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit. This one. I was already at 97 uses last time, so I only need to use this 3 more times to hit 100 uses. And I actually continued using this, so I'm now at 126 uses. But although I think I can use this up this year, and it's really dry already. I think it's my fault because I wasn't sealing this properly. But anyway, since I've already hit 100 uses on this one, I decided to roll in a new product rather than keeping this in the project. But I do plan to continue using it. And I plan to continue monitoring my usage, but this is just a product that will now be out of the project. And hopefully I can manage to use this up. If I don't, I plan to declutter this already. Now let me now go to the other products that I didn't hit my goal on, starting with this Eyeliner makeup primer. So this one, I've used this 17 times in April. And I'm now at 71 uses for this one. This is where I started. I've removed the mark I made last time. So I'll just mark it when I hit the 100 uses to see just how far or how much of the product I was able to use up from here. Now, the next product are the foundations I have. Oh, yeah. So I have these 3 foundation. So we have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, the LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Foundation. This is a white foundation that I mix with the Wet n Wild as well as with this Happy Skin Ready to Glow Anti-Aging Liquid Foundation. For the Wet n Wild, I use this 10 times. For this LA Girl, I use this 12 times, and for this Happy Skin, I use this 12 times. So from the number itself, you can tell that I haven't been frequently mixing them. And for this one, I've also marked where I started and I check where I am now. There's just a little progress in terms of the amount of product I was able to use up. And thinking about this, I don't expect to really use a lot of this one because I use it as a mix. I mix it, so it's more of a mixer, and I don't really use a lot of that white foundation. If I do, which I did try once, it was very white. So I have to mix again more of the foundation, whatever it was I was working on. I think I was doing the Wet n Wild, so I need to add. And typically I actually wear my foundation light to medium coverage. I don't do a full coverage on myself. Now, the other one that I missed to update before I move on to the foundation is this Dr. Brandt Luminizer Primer. So, this one, I used this 8 times. And in total, I'm now at 30 uses. So, I'm on track actually. Well, not really on track, sorry. I am short by 10 uses. But this one, I kind of feel that I may be able to use this up actually in the project. At the rate things are going, because I'm not able to hit the goal of using this at least 10 times in a month. Well, that's what I'm trying to do on all of the products to be on track. I am not so worried with this one because I think I can use this up before hitting the 100 uses. Now moving on, I have 2 powder in the project. One is a loose powder and the other is a pressed powder. Let me start with the loose powder. So this one also, I actually marked where I was. In one of my updates, I have another mark here, but I removed that one because I probably made a mistake when I marked it last time. But anyway, this is where I started. And for this one, I used this 4 times only in April, but I am already at the 40 uses. So this one, I'm on track. It's now been 4 months, so I've used this 40 times. I'm on track. Now for this pressed powder, so this is a Marks & Spencer pressed powder and the shade is light. This one, I hit pan. So this is a good progress. For this, I used this 13 times for this update. In total, I've only used this. I've now used this 36 times. So I'm still short of 4 uses actually to be on track of every using it 10 times per month on average. But anyway, I'm happy that already hit pan on this one. And I think I did mention in my previous updates that this is one of the product I want to use up this year. And at the rate things are going, I think I can. Although I'm not confident if I can use this up before hitting the 100 uses. I'll probably be on the 90s or 80s when I hit my goal on this one. That's my calculation. Because I don't use a lot of this. Just like the loose powder, I also don't use a lot of the product. So it will take me a while. It will take me quite a while before I make a significant progress when we put a mark where I was. Now, the next products would be the contour and bronzer that I have in the project. So I have this Careline contour stick. This one, I've used this 13 times. And for this one, this is now flat, but I still can get product out without bringing this up. But that's already a significant update, I would say, because when I started, it's not flat yet. So you can still see the product up there. But now, you would think I've made significant dent already. So for this one, I used this 16 times, and I'm now at 56 uses for this one. Now for the Tarte Park Avenue Princess, I've used this 11 times. And I'm at 41 uses. So for this one, that's what it looks like. There's a bit of a dip, but it's not obvious. I have a concealer in the project, and this is what it looks like now. This one, I've used this 19 times, and I'm now at 75 uses. So this one, my goal is not to hit pan. So I've been getting products on the outer ring rather than at the middle. This is one of the products I wasn't confident that I'll be able to use consistently, and I'm surprised that I got to 75 uses in 4 months. I even started enjoying using this, and for me to enjoy using this, I need to use a sponge. Using my finger or using a brush doesn't work. It doesn't look good, but using a sponge, it looks better. I have 2 highlighter in the project. So this one, the Becca highlighter, and this is the Prosecco Pop. This, I use this 6 times in April. I am now at 42 uses for this one. So this one also, I'm on track. For this highlighter, this is Urban Decay Sin. I've used this 13 times, and I'm now at 42 uses. So I made an effort to actually work on this one more than this, because I was not on track last time. I only have used this 29 times in my last update, and this one 36 uses. But this time, I'm now at 42 and 41. I have 3 blushes in the project. So let me start with the Franken blush. So this one, last time I already hit pan on this one, and I've expanded it, and I continue to expand this one. This, I've used this 20 times in April, and I'm now at 75 uses. So this I've used the most among the 3 blushes. And it's not surprising because I did use this. This is one of the top 3 in one of my updates. I think in my February update, this product is one of the top 3 products that I've used the most. And then for this other blush, so this is a BYS blush. I've repurposed this container again. It doesn't look much different from my previous update. I've used this 8 times, and I'm at 47 uses. And then I have this face paint. So this is a cream blush, Alouette cream blush. I've used this 9 times, and I'm now at 43 uses. The 3 products, the 3 blushes, my favorite is the Franken blush, followed by this Alouette cream blush, and this is my least favorite. But I'm keeping it in the project until I hit the 100 uses, because I don't think I'll reach for this if it's out of the project. And then I have 4 lip products. I already updated the liquid catsuit, which I have now hit my goal on. So there are 3 products left in the project for now. This NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, I've used this 19 times. And for this one, I'm now at 67 uses. For this Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Bullet Lipstick, this is the shade here for this one is Dollhouse Pink, and I've used this 11 times. Using this is an effort for me. I know it will be an effort, but I kind of regret putting this into the project because I don't reach for this much. I make an effort to use this. So the 11 uses is really an effort. But right now I'm on track. I've now used this 43 times. And I think by the time I've hit my 100 uses, it's more than flat. You'll see the sides here when I hit that goal. When I started, I think it was like this. That's what I remember. Yeah, something like that. And then lastly, I have a lip gloss. This is the BTLA lip gloss. This one, I've used this in total 79 times already. And for this update, I've used this only 11 times. This one, I've been using this a lot. In my previous update, this is usually on the top 3. But this time, I just used this 11 times. If I do continue using this, I think I can use this up. But similar to the Wet n Wild, I'm planning to roll this out in the project so I can work on a new lip product. I'm planning to put in another lip product, to roll in another lip product in place of this one when I hit my 100 uses. Even though I know I can use this up this year. I just need to work on this outside of the project. So those are the lip products. And then the other 2 products I haven't mentioned were the products I rolled in place of the products I used up. So the first one is this Body Shop Vitamin E Face Mist. I marked where I started. I didn't put any marker where I am now. Similar to the other products, I intend to put a marker when I hit the 100 uses. This one, I use this 10 times. So this one, if I check all the products, I've used the list, but it's understandable because I just rolled this in last month. So this is the first month that it's in the project. I just need to bring up the number of uses because I have less than 10 months to be able to hit the 100 uses if I'm targeting 10 uses per month. So I should target more than 10 uses per month to hit my goal on that one. The other product I rolled in is an eyeshadow, but I'm using this to line my eye. So this is more of an eyeliner for me. And this one, I've used this 27 times. So even though I just rolled this in, I've been using this every time, most of the time. Yeah, I think there were twice that I didn't use this. Instead, I used something else to line my eye. So that's what it looks like. I was hoping actually that I can hit pan on this one by the time I hit the 100 uses, but the way things are going, it may not be the case because I think I pressed this a bit harder than it should be. It was a bit loose when I repressed the product into this packaging. So there, I've already shared with you where I am for the products in the project. I've hit my goal on 2 products and I'm going to roll into new products in place of that. Let me start with the product I will be rolling in place of the liquid catsuit, and it's another lip product. It's a bullet lipstick. I was thinking of rolling in a liquid lipstick. That's why I said liquid lipstick. But I'm rolling in this Etude House lipstick. The shade is PK something. I don't remember now. But this is the Dear My series. This is kind of old already, but it's still good when I tried it. So I decided to roll this in. I hope I can use this I can use this as much as I am able to progress on this one, because the shade is a bit similar. It's quite pink. That's what I mean. So yeah, for that one. And for the hand cream, what I'm rolling in is an eyebrow pencil. I decided to roll in an eyebrow pencil this time, and this is my only. I bought this last year, towards the end of the year. So I haven't tried this yet. I've just, yeah, I don't even know where the right side is. So there. So this is what it looks like. I haven't tried this, so I have no idea if this is something I would enjoy. But the shade looks fine to me. So maybe, and this is this long. It's similar to the Vice Gandal eyebrow pencil. It's not, but this is thicker. So I think it would take me more uses before I use this up. This one, I'm a bit confident, I hope I'm right, that I will be able to use this up this year and before hitting the 100 uses. But we'll see, because it's thicker than the Vice Gandal and the MAC eyebrow pencil that I worked on last year. So there you go. Those are the 22 products in the project. And so far, my top 3 for this update are the liquid catsuit, still, even though I've already hit 100 uses, more than 100 uses. And then the eyeshadow, this black eyeshadow, I've used this 27 times. And lastly, the Franken blush. So these are my top 3 for this update. The least used product, I would say, would be the loose powder. So it's this one. And then the other is the Becca highlighter. And then this Dr. Brandt. So these 3 are my least used. My most used consistently, catsuit, has always been in there. The Franken blush, it's the second time to be on the top 3. And the eyeshadow, I think the eyeshadow will be my top 3 again in my next update. This won't be anymore because this is now out of the project. And it will be interesting to find out what would the other products that would make it to the top 3. This one, perhaps it would, because I want to expand the pan. That's the main reason why. Apart from I enjoy using this over the other, this is my favorite among the 3. There. This is my update for the month of April, my 4th update for Project Pan 2022. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!